What is this? I guess they had something in there. Maybe a rabbit? I don't know. I think they should clean it up, though, if they got rid of it. Perhaps the staff need to do a little bit of cleaning here. There's a lot of fecal matter in this one. It's kind of gross, guys. Like, if there's no animal here, clean it up. I haven't been in a pet store in a few years. And this pet store called PetSmart here in a strip plaza known as Kennedy Commons in the east end of Toronto, known as Scarborough, does still sell some pets, but not cats and dogs. Banned back in 2011. A bylaw in the city of Toronto prevents pets like dogs and cats from being sold commercially because of the fact that prior to 2011, when pet stores like PetSmart sold these creatures, they were purchasing them off of puppy mills and commercial breeders. And profit took precedence over the care of these animals. And there were a lot of complaints that when people purchased dogs and cats from pet stores, that they were difficult to train and socialize due to the fact that puppy mills and commercial breeders of cats were not properly taking care of the animals and removing them from their mothers affected their ability to socialize. So let's head into PetSmart and see what they do offer. I've not been in a pet store in years. This one here in Scarborough offers a number of supplies if you have furry friends at home, but they also offer reptiles and small furry creatures. So let's see if I can go in here and have a look. Let's get through the door here. Inside of PetSmart, you obviously will find a number of treats and supplies for your furry friends. And adopting an animal from a shelter like the Toronto Humane Society is highly encouraged, rather than purchasing a dog online. There are so many animals that need a forever home, and there's so many of them in Toronto in need of adoption. It looks as though they have a program inside of this PetSmart. I think that's what's happening over here. Training. So they do have a program here where pet owners are being trained to socialize their animal. Different types of cat food. More specialized types of items in terms of food for your pet than you would find at your grocery store. Some furry friend toys. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? They even have little costumes, which I don't agree with, guys. I don't agree with dressing your pet up in a costume. Just my opinion. And I so loathe strollers for pets. Just don't. Let the dog walk. Those are so cute. Okay, guys, let's have a look at some of the reptiles and pets that are for sale here at one of the pet stores here in Toronto. They do sell hamsters and gerbils. And they have a guarantee here at PetSmart, a 14-day satisfaction guarantee. Look at that. So I guess once one of the animals is purchased, it says, I've gone to a loving home. It looks pretty clean in here. The reason there was a ban on cats and dogs inside of some of these pet stores was because the puppies and kittens were in a cage or an area like this and didn't get much outdoor time. Here we've got a couple of short-haired Syrian hamsters. Those are big. I'm quite confident that in some Toronto animal shelters, you probably could pick up one and give it a forever home for free. But these ones here are going for about $23 Canadian, and they have a lifespan of 2 years. Look at this one. This is a long-haired Syrian hamster. A fancy bear Syrian hamster. Got some birds here. These are zebra finches. And they have a lifespan of about 5 years. There you got a finch. You can hear the furry friends in the background for that training program. And again, there might be a shelter in your local community where they have birds that need a forever home and can be adopted, but they do still sell them here at PetSmart. These are fancy parakeets, if I'm saying that right. This one's interested in me. They have reptiles. A lot of them have gone to apparently a loving home, but I'm not sure. I don't know what steps they take to ensure that the reptile or any of these creatures have gone to a loving home.
And the second page is your coaching day. Health issues, I want to say attributes that you don't like. So it could be absolutely anything. There's no like so it's just whatever you like.
So I'm kind of eavesdropping, guys, and I think that's what they mean by screening people. I've gone to a loving home. So again, I'm not sure that the animals are going to loving homes, because again, they are making profit off of these places. From what I heard, it said, make sure you wash your hands before and after handling your new pet. And whether or not the pet will be with other pets.
And it's cute. I wear this like robe, like my bathrobe, and I put her in my pocket because I feel bad for her by herself. And I walk around the house.
Looks pretty clean in there. Inside of that aquarium. They have fish for sale here as well. And some other little fishies. What's this one? This one's so tiny. How tiny it is. It's a goldfish. It's a goldfish. And it doesn't look as though they have too many fish inside of the tanks. Oh, look at that one. Look at his face. He looks sad. Here you have a couple of goldfish, $30. I'm not sure you're going to find fish at your local shelter, but you might. If you do your research, you might. That's a South I don't know what's happening with this one. He's kind of just floating around. I've never owned a fish, guys. Does that look normal? Perhaps it does. I'm not sure. Those are catfish. And it says they're semi-aggressive. Well, they're definitely more active than the other ones. I guess these ones glow. They're the glow in the dark fish. Definitely have a lot of choices in terms of fishies. It's pretty clean in here. They're definitely taking care of the tanks for the fishes. Oh, these ones are so tiny, guys. Look at how tiny these ones are. I'll put it in perspective for you. There's my hand. So tiny they are. And those are, well, there's a name there. So these tanks look clean, like I said. This one's gone to a loving home, hopefully, guys. What do they have in the cages? What is this? I guess they had something in there. Maybe a rabbit? I don't know. I think they should clean it up, though, if they got rid of it. Perhaps the staff need to do a little bit of cleaning here. There's a lot of fecal matter in this one. It's kind of gross, guys. Like, if there's no animal here, clean it up. Clean it up. And that's where they have all of the pets you can purchase right around that little area there of PetSmart, where I am right now in the east end of Toronto. And again, they also sell supplies, but you will not find cats or dogs on sale anymore here in Toronto. They have a bylaw in the city since 2011 where, because of the treatment of the puppies and kittens that they were selling, that they purchased off of puppy mills and commercial breeders. Thank God they are no longer for sale in these pet stores. And pets are allowed inside of pet stores, guys, here in Toronto. I guess they have the training program so that they continue to make money. It is a business, and there is lots of profit to be made because more and more people are pet owners. And if you are looking to become a parent of a dog or a cat, I strongly encourage seeking out your local animal shelter. Here in Toronto, it's the Toronto Humane Society, and avoiding purchasing animals online and creating that forever home for animals in need. And this pet store is actually very clean, very organized, from what I could tell. So there is the walkthrough of a pet store here in Toronto, Canada.